Hello, my name is Katsumi Watanabe. I am the Chief of Staff of Pre-Medical Programming for this year's conference. As a woman pursuing a career in the medical field, I am truly honored to introduce our next keynote speaker. I have listened to her speak about how she began her career as a vascular surgeon. She once said that in her third year at Rush Medical School, she strategically placed her surgical rotation because she had no intent on becoming a surgeon. Though her passion for surgery was unexpected, she quickly became distinguished within the field of vascular surgery. She was the first female sectional chief of vascular surgery division at UCLA, as well as the first woman to serve as surgeon-in-chief at Johns Hopkins. Outside of the operating room, she has made great strides within academic medicine and is also the first female chair of the Board of Regents of the American College of Surgeons. She's been a huge support to the Pre-Health Student Alliance and the planning of this conference by showing up to our meetings and showing up to our socials. She embodies the mission of the Pre-Health Student Alliance and works to empower the next generation of pre-medical students. She is currently the Vice Chancellor of Human Health Sciences and the Dean of UC Davis School of Medicine, as well as a vascular surgeon at the Veterans Affairs. She is currently one of 15 women in the US to hold a dean's position within a medical school and has paved the way for women pursuing a career in the medical field. This woman is a role model to myself and other women like me with aspirations of becoming a physician. Without further ado, Dr. Julie Freischlag.
Good morning. It's so good to see all of you, and it's such an inspirational morning. What a wonderful introduction, and I have really loved getting to know all the students who put this together. I've been at UC Davis now 7 months. I had absolutely nothing to do with the organization, the invitations, all the activities with this. I was just the supporting cheerleader on the side, and I really want to applaud all the students who have put this together. I was so inspired already this morning listening to our previous speakers, and I know you are too. It was great to listen to Adela, who I've gotten to know at my role as Vice Chancellor, who really has reintroduced to me the wonderful joy of interacting with undergrad students and helping you have your dreams come true. Janet Napolitano is my main boss. She's president of UC, and the more I see her and more I hear from her, she's so inspiring and really has taken UC and put us on the map of the best universities in the world, and she really can show us how to do it better, and she's just been a delight as she's been our president this past year. And Harvey Feinberg really delineated science for you and how you too can make a difference with these new things coming through and how we can deliver care and prevent disease. And Bob McDonald, what an inspirational video. I've been a VA surgeon for 33 years. That's where I started my career, was in the VA, not only training, but also as a VA surgeon. And presently, I'm still a VA surgeon at Sacramento VA. And it is a very fair, equitable place for women to work, for all to work. And he's so right about the patients we get to take care of. You're going to hear so many stories about opportunities and things that you can do. And President Napolitano told you to be really determined to go forward and do great things. I'm going to tell you, along with your determination, you need to be very resilient. All of us are here where we stand because we were determined and we worked really hard. But there'll be times where you're going to have to be extremely resilient because they're going to tell you you can't do it. When I was 6 years old, I skipped first grade, and my grandfather was a coal miner in downstate Illinois. And I was in a small school. I actually was really a discipline problem. I was talking too much because I had read all the books, so they skipped me to get me out of the class. He was impressed, though. And he looked at me and he said, "Julie, they're going to tell you you can't do things in your life, and you're going to tell them you can." He died a year later. He probably ruptured an abdominal aortic aneurysm, which is interesting because that's what I treat as a vascular surgeon. But I remembered those words all my life, is when someone said I couldn't, where there are going to be people that are going to say you can't do this. Maybe you can't be a surgeon. Maybe you can't be a researcher. I just received an email a week ago from one of our second years who someone told her in our medical school that she probably couldn't be a surgeon, that it maybe is a little too much to do. She wrote me an email. The chair of surgery at UC Davis is a woman. I'm a woman. There's a session tomorrow on how to be a successful woman surgeon. Be resilient. Just say no. Yes, I can. I had my training at UCLA in general and vascular surgery. I had my first job at UC San Diego. I came back to UCLA to work at the VA hospital and then a second time as division chief. I did spend 11 years at Johns Hopkins, but I'm back here at UC Davis to really educate all of you, to show you that you can have a chance to be anything you want to be. I grew up in a small town in Illinois, coal miner grandfather, another grandfather who made boilers for the railroad. No one in my family was in medicine. No one even thought that that's what you could do. I had no idea I'd be good at surgery until I did it and found that's where I should be. So be determined, be resilient, have lots of fun, ask lots of questions today. As many of you know, I use many quotes when I speak, and one quote I'll tell you today is that he who asks may briefly seem a fool, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever, Chinese proverb. So ask lots of questions today, and we'll answer them for you. We're here to do that. The second quote today I have is that wise people learn when they can. Fools will learn when they must, and that's from Arthur Wesley. So you're here because you chose and you can learn. So learn all you can, attend many sessions. And lastly, going on my life, where at first I wanted to be a teacher, then a pediatrician, ended up being a surgeon, and now a dean, you will never leave where you are until you decide where you'd rather be. And that's from Dexter Yeager. And that's what you're going to be doing. Where would you rather be? The world's going to open to you over the next 2 days. Take advantage of it. Ask questions. Stop me when you see me, any of the keynotes. We're here to give you a chance. Be determined, be resilient, and have a lot of fun. Thanks so much.